They say a mountain shows you who you are. But I think a mountain just strips away everything you're not. This time, we didn't just go anywhere. We went to the highest peak in Croatia, Mount Dinara. A place where the ground stops trying to be polite and just becomes what it is: raw rock, wind, and silence that doesn't really care about you, but somehow still includes you. I invited him to come with me, my cousin. He's never been on a proper hiking trip before. He's always been around mountains in his own way. Ski lifts, snowboards, being up there in that world, just experiencing from a different perspective, a different kind of connection to mountains, more about being in them than climbing them. But this was different. This was step by step. No shortcuts, no chairlifts doing the work for you. And he just said yes. No big talk. That's kind of the style. He's one of those rare people who doesn't wear masks. Not because he's trying to prove anything, but because he simply doesn't need them. If something is good, he says it's good. If it's not, you'll know quietly and without drama. And honestly, that kind of honesty is getting more extreme than extreme sports these days. He likes nature, but not the crowded version of it. He prefers space, motion, real things. So in a way, it made sense that he said yes. The climb itself isn't easy. But that's not really the point. The point is what happens to your mind while you're going up. At first, there's still talking, jokes, a normal rhythm. Then slowly, the mountain starts taking words away. Not in a dramatic way, just efficiently. And all that's left is movement. Step, breath, silence. A few times, he said something that stuck with me. How small we actually are compared to all of this. That everything we usually treat as massive, problems, plans, stress, deadlines, suddenly feels a lot lighter when you're standing in something this old and this big. Like the mountain doesn't argue with your thoughts. It just quietly puts them in perspective, whether you like it or not. And for someone who's never hiked like this before, he took it in the same way he takes everything else: calm, steady, no overthinking, just present, which, honestly, is probably harder than the climb itself. Maybe that's what mountains really do. They don't change people. They just remove the noise. And what's left is usually closer to the truth than anything you say back home. And then you reach the top, the highest point in Croatia. No big speeches. Just a view that makes everything feel both smaller and somehow more meaningful at the same time. Because up there, you don't really need to be anything else. You just have to be there, real, and keep going, step by step. And maybe that's what the highest peaks really do. They don't lift you up, they strip you down to what's real. And then everything goes quiet. No more thoughts, no more noise. Just you, here, now. And that is reality.